Alright, we're here early. I said I would be here at 10. I'm on time. Alright, what's up? I got my little microphone here. I sound like a podcast. Not a podcast, but like a... I feel like I'm doing some type of weather report. We're here live to tell you the weather news. Today, it might be rainy. Tomorrow, it might be shiny. Whatever the case may be, shine bright like a diamond. I'm sorry. Checking to see if I'm live. Those who are here early. See if you can hear me. Sorry for the background noise, the fan. I hate this shit. Like, this is killing me. I won't be here for long. I got like maybe 15 more days here, probably. I don't know. I'm trying to wait on divine timing, you know? Because I'm ready for a new adventure. I'm ready to let go of this past. I'm ready to let go of this room and be in a whole new environment. It's gonna be scary for me, I know, but if I could go to New York, go to Chesapeake, go to fucking everywhere else, then I can do this shit by myself. So, I'm here to help save Venus, help save myself. Escape plan is on go, which is, you know, waiting on divine timing. As you can tell, today is Friday. It's Venus Day, and the color is blue. My spirit was on point, so I put the light on blue. Blue is for expression, for your throat chakra, because I had mine taken away, but I'm slowly letting it open on its own when it's ready. So that's why I talk slow, and that's why I have a soft voice. So it is a little bit, but alright, let's get into these little shout out thingies that I have going on. These are Blu-ray glasses because it helps with my eyesight. It's the biggest cat in the room, literally, or biggest elephant in the room. I got my email right here listed, even underneath the video. Shout out to one person already reaching out for help. I appreciate you. 444. Just message me back. I'm willing to help with you on your journey. So, yeah. I'm willing to help anybody. So, right now is free of charge of this type of service. But anything else as far as removing curses and tarot reading, if you want a personal tarot reading, readings are $8 and removing curses is $10. So if you want both, that would be $18, which is not bad. My other services are still in practice as of this moment, so those services are free. Just email me on what other service I do. I just don't want to put it out there just yet. I don't want nobody to think I'm copying them when they literally trained me one-on-one with them, teaching me. So I still have to be careful on what to say and what I do up here, because everything can be gone within a flash, just like that when you're a goddess working with a god. And I'm like, the fuck, bro, you really gonna hold that over my head? He was like, yeah, I really am. This is my Cash app. If you want to send some donation, $1, 75 cents, $1.75, or 50 cents. It really don't matter. It's whatever blessing you give me, what I deserve, goes back to you 3 times, because not only that you're helping me, I'm also going to help you in the long run. to get tools and, help you find you. And to help me escape, because I really need to get the fuck out of here. Save me. But, yeah, that's what I'm really up here for, trying to venture out my passion. I can't just do it here because I got eyes and ears all over me trying to stop my destiny, trying to stop a future that God gave me himself to seek it through. And I'm willing to seek it through all the way, 100%, like I've been doing. Some parts of the lessons and requests that he sent me was scary as hell. And y'all are going through the same thing when these gods or goddesses, or a god if you're a Christian, is calling you to do something. And you don't know what the outcome might be. Or you don't know what the process might be. Sometimes you just gotta trust spirit and trust yourself. So, but I burped a little, sorry. But nevertheless, it's because I'm using my solar plex. My solar's like being activated. I use that more than any other chakras. I use that in my third eye and my crown. I'm trying to use my crown, but I can't use my lower chakra because it's too much trauma there. That's what I'm going to get into for today's lesson too as well, like how to clear out your DNA and your chakras for the next generation to come, because these earth babies, they have no idea. I mean, they do. They're still choosing to do what they do. And it's like, the hell? Don't be like me. Don't still have a choice. Have a choice, but pick the right decision. You know what I mean? Just don't do it because you have the power to do it. Just do it because it's divine orders. And that's where I fucked up a lot. I don't do it because the divine tells me something. When I was coming into my gifts and my power, something outside of me was controlling the inside of me, trying to tell it its destiny, giving it the wrong path and the wrong choices. And it comes with consequences, like these powers, these gifts that these earth angels hold. It comes with consequences. Like, just because you're almighty don't mean you might not get any type of consequence. I knew what my spirit was doing. At the same time, it was letting me walk through these paths so I could understand these lessons to come back and to teach. Because I'm always, every time I venture out more into finding myself, I come back to the same place where I start. And it's always Salem, no matter what part of the world or what part of the United States I'm in. I always go back to Salem because that's where my original source began. Salem. I know in one of my past lives I was one of the Salem witch trials females. I could have been the original witch. I'm still debating on that memory because it's like I have her memory. I keep seeing her all the time. She looks like Hecate all the time. She looks like Hecate most of the time, popping in and out of my surroundings, and it's like, the hell, lady? I thought I put you to sleep, but it's like the more you keep putting these memories, these different versions of you to sleep, the more they branch out into branches. That's why I keep having that olden tree dream that I told you about in one of my other lives. If you haven't seen them, I highly recommend watching them. Side note, I look ugly, but hey, it is what it is. In a few months of time, my form will start to change, and it might be a little scary to y'all, or it might be a little scary to the people who know me in person. And I'm like, it's not me, it is Venus. She is doing this. Okay. Last night she told me she wanted to blow up her star, her planet, and I actually saw the vision of how she's gonna do it. And she's like, I just gotta keep working on my craft, keep coming up here every day to help her, to save her, because this is what I'm doing it for, to help save love. Because if I blow up, there won't be no more love. Love would not exist. Love is the key to humanity. And I'm like, I seen what that apocalypse would look like. It had already begun. When COVID came around, she shut that shit off. When she shut herself off, she was like, look at the madness. It was like children war all over again. If you know about that, it was almost the same thing. It's like history kept repeating itself. And I'm like, does anybody see this story? Am I the only one fucking seeing this story? I'm like, Venus really be speaking through y'all. And y'all just shine her out and like make her be little than what she is. Like, you didn't expect her to look like this as a human form. Like, I was walking around underneath y'all the whole entire time. And every desire y'all ever had to speak on me was nothing but ill intentions. And I made them come true for what they are. And some of these humans, some of these spirits are selfish. Not all, most. And she'd be like, I get why Jesus don't want to come back, because I don't want to come back. I told him the other day, like, I don't want to come back. It's too late. You made me the none. You made me the completion of what? You always put me in the center of setting an example. But yeah, I'm a reflection of you. I'm love. And I'm supposed to love y'all unconditionally, while y'all don't love me unconditionally and just shits on me and use me. Let me to have 11 years of bad luck. Well, 7 years of bad luck. 11 years of unconscious loop cycle. You allow me to remember who I am, but yet you let me go crazy over those memories. I'm like, and you sat there and just used me like a doormat. A gateway to open your reality while I don't exist, while I don't have any reality. And I said, what happened if I didn't truly exist? Like, literally, what happened if I blow up my star? Now, I was getting close to sacrificing myself, but I was sacrificing myself to the wrong people. I died too many times. Yet something keeps saving me over and over and over again. It's like the movie, the Netflix movie that they just made. They cloned Trayvon. It literally feels like that. It feels like that in the movie Get Out. I'm always in the sunken place. I put myself there, really. Once I knew what they was doing, and then I broke the curse, I still kept putting myself back under because I was afraid of my own power, my own gift, because I couldn't understand it. I see all these videos of everybody talking about who they are, what they know, this spirituality shit. And I hear them talking about Venus, and I'm like, and y'all sitting here just using the girl. Like, she's sick of this shit. Some of us are embodiments of these beings, and we don't realize. Like, just look at the future, like, Like, look at the features on your face and compare your face to them. You look exactly how you used to look like in your past. The only thing is just that the society whitewashes us. And I'm sorry, I get it, y'all need a culture. But give us credit for where it's due. Some of us beings been the same being every cycle of life. I always look the same, I think. And most of my visions that I see of myself in my past life, I see I always had the same skin tone. The only thing that really changed is my style and my personality at times. But I knew my energy. And I knew other people's energy. And I knew other gods and goddesses' energy. Like, they always speak to me. They always speak to you. You just gotta pay attention to the way they talk, their words, and what are you thinking at that moment in time. Because they will send you little shit like numbers. Like right now it's 10:15. Somebody might be calling you right now. Like a god or a goddess might be calling you right now. Or, you might open up an app, like say TikTok. Boom, the first message that they will send you will be something that you're constantly thinking about. And they're trying to encourage you on that decision making. So, like, don't let anything pass by. Everything is not a coincidence. Everything is what it is. Oh, shit. Because it's energy that was supposed to happen, but damn. Do I feel like getting it? No. I hope it's not cracked, but it is what it is if it's cracked. God damn it. It's okay. Well, I'm gonna get it. Because she's gonna be like, you need to get this shit. I can't find it. Oh, I lost my phone. Yep. Feels like you need to lose the phone. Okay, message received. Phone is gone. But I also got my tablet, so I'm okay. But anyways, what I was saying, like, take everything as a sign, like, but don't look at life too seriously, because the body that you're in, once you leave this body and go to another world, go to the next dimension, you're actually leveling up. Whether you're thinking you're going to hell or heaven, or the in-between, you're going back to the source where you started. So don't destroy that world. Try to fix it back up, because that's what I kind of did. I kept going in and out of that world, trying to, like, destroy it. I almost destroyed every god world. I said, fuck you. I literally got my sword and said, slash the head off. And be like, yeah, fucking hate you. Because you didn't see me for me. But then, Big Brother was like, you're not supposed to do that. And then once I saw Ant-Man, I was like, oh, yeah, now I know how to fix shit. So I just reversed back time, and then I was like, I put everybody back in pieces together. One person is missing a piece, which is Loki. He's missing his heart. I don't know where it went. But yeah. Oh, I took it. Never mind. I know where that. I put it in the pit of fire. Well, anyway. But yeah, like, life is just a journey, and one big ass fucking journey. I'm kind of over it at this point. Like, I'm over being a human, or having a body form. I just want to be light at this point. Because, like, it's hard to maintain this shit. Like, it really is. I'm like, I'm almost 30. Everything hurts. it literally feels like I fell out of heaven and went to hell. I kind of like it there because I'm getting lessons there. And I'm like, I like the heat. The heat is very warm. It's very cozy. Kind of like a cat. Like if you're a cat person, you know, you like the heat. You'll like it there. I'm just saying, there's nothing bad about those places, these realms that I astral project to. So, yeah. And I meditated yesterday, so I had a bunch of like downloads. Saw a bunch of visions and shit, and there's more earth angels being born as of now than it was before COVID, before 2019, before 2012. And the ones that was born in 2012, or I was in that era actually. I was one of the ones, few of them, who got activated during that time. I don't know why or how. I think I know how and why, but it's like, you know, it questions you more why you got activated. Like, for me, I got activated through sexual trauma and narcissist abuse. And most of y'all got activated through like car crash. I remember one time when I came across this YouTuber on YouTube, and it was really like, I think a couple of months after his car crash. I was like, yo, this dude look fucking familiar. And I shot him out in my tarot card video, so he knows what he is. I don't have to say names. They don't say my name. I mean, they do, but they don't give me credit. But anyway. Did this really just change back color? It's like, you asshole. But, it's gonna change again. Hold on. But, yeah. So, for some reason, I was able to tap into him. Like he was able to tap into me. So ever since then, I've been on YouTube since 2012. He's been on YouTube since 2019. And I'm guessing he followed my frequency and I followed his. And 2012 is when, like, I actually began to be activated. I started astral projecting. And it felt like something was summoning my presence during it. Because I kept seeing car crash. Somebody flipping over in a bike. I could tell you what they was wearing that day because it literally felt like yesterday. I guess they was wearing like leather pants, a red shirt, always wearing a hat, glasses even, like sunglasses. Hair was very short, brown skin. They had nice shoes, like, I want to say Nike almost, or Jordans maybe, and it was red. Like, he wore all his dress, like, cool. I was like, he kind of reminded me of somebody. Like, then I started calling him Big Brother. I was like, holy shit. And then I started to remember, because, like, that day that he crashed, I saw him flip over. And he saw me. He was like, what? And I looked at him like, what? I'm like, dude, I don't know why I'm here. This is my first time doing this shit. And I'm sitting here in my head, like, we communicate. Like, literally, like, as if I was, like, an actual person being there, but it was astral projecting. And, ever since then, like, a bunch of weird shit been happening to me. I wasn't following him that much in that time of YouTube, but more so outside of time. Like, I saw his past life memories with me in it, and it was like, holy shit, he was in the same timeline, and then it was like, oh, I found him, he found me. It was more so of like a twin flame thing, but we're not twin flames in this time. Like, something happened when I was born. So that I gotta figure out what happened, what changed the course, because now my twin flame is a Capricorn. So he's an asshole, but you know, it is what it is. But me and him, we're a lot alike. We're not supposed to be in the South because we're both Earth zodiac signs, like Earth. Yeah, we're earthy. We're supposed to be up north. Because when I was up north, my gifts kept activating more. I kept seeing my energy literally look just like that coming out of me. So yeah, we're supposed, everybody worships us there up north than they do down south. Down south is just, they shit on us. Like, they know we're here. They'll use the fuck out of us and leave us dry. But we have to be in the system. We have to be a slave and do all this shit. So that's why I'm trying to be up here, so I can help save the next 20% to come who are in their awakening transition as of now. Because when Venus and I fully emerge, I'm kind of scared. Like, that shit is gonna be too much for anybody near me. They're trying to get me to be in a safe environment where I'm away from her, away from my mother, because my mother is toxic. She's abusive, and she's been abusing me since I was like young, physically, emotionally, like to the point where my mental is kind of like is damaged. But at the same time, I'm healing myself through my own pain, like my own trauma, by not reliving it, but remembering it. And I'm trying to like revamp it, rebirth it into something new. So yeah, I don't want the next 20% go through what I went through, or what any of us had to go through. Like, each of these accidents, these near-death experiences, was a symbol to a certain type of god or goddess. Look at God as one person, one being, he or she. Don't look at it like, or don't separate the contents of female and male or black and white. It's just energy. So, like, I had like 3 accidents within my life. No, multiples. And it's always the same God sometimes, and sometimes it's different goddesses too, who keep hitting me with different waves to wake me up. I'm like, they're like, is she gonna wake up yet? How many times we gotta keep hitting you? How many times you gotta keep touching you to wake you up? And I'm like, 27 was enough. 28 was enough. So I'm good. I'm woke. I mean, I want to go back under, yes, because it's too much to handle. But they like, you know what, you need to go through that portal. So I'm going to teach y'all how to go through that portal. And come out like a beast. Not like an evil beast, but like come out better than you were before when you enter. And the shit that you see, the shit that I'm talking about, it's fucking real. Like, don't let nobody tell you that, oh, it's mental health, she needs help, or he needs help. It's not real. these gods and goddesses are making you hold memories within your heart, speaking you through your chakra, through your throat chakra, and seeing things within your third eye. So the more you keep brushing them off and dimming daylight, they're gonna dim your light and make you suffer even longer. I'm exhibit A. And if you don't explore your gifts and your talents, or let somebody else abuse your talents and gifts, then they're just gonna leave you where you are, being abused. Because that's what you're showing them that they deserve, being abused. But don't do that. Don't be like me. Like, it's better said than done, because sometimes I knew what I was doing. I had to tap into my darker side to understand my life. I couldn't just not be my Lucifer and be my heaven. Like, I have to understand him to understand her. I have to understand Lucifer to understand Aphrodite, because they're both generally almost the same being. It's just opposite sex. And they're both light bringers. And they're both trying to bring something different to this world. Like, Lucifer, he is not evil. He's not what these Christians claim to be. He is light. How can light be evil when light is you? Satan, on the other hand, Baphomet, I dealt with them too as well. Like, they're alright. They're just none but assholes, honestly. Want to control you, want to have you for themselves, love to manipulate you, thinking you're gonna get everything you want. But there's a way to trick them too, but I'm not gonna get into that. I ain't gonna let somebody do some deep dark ass magic. I'm gonna get in trouble for it. Like, it don't have to do nothing with sacrifice or anything. It's just, don't promise them something you can't keep. That's what I'm trying to tell you here. Don't promise them anything that you can't keep. So I almost told them, you know what, I can give you my first child if you give me this and that type of life. Or you can possess whoever I'm dating or for to marry in the future, birth me, mate with me to create a child. I was like, whoa. Venus stopped me there. She was like, don't do that shit. And she had to break all that shit off, all that deal off for me. And it was like, oh. I'm like, I'm sorry. I was just trying to get to know me. Trying to figure out who I am when I saw the vision. And I was just trying to get there quicker. I mean, I'm here in the future, yes. I'm almost there. Yes. I don't quite have everything just as of at the moment. It's coming. Same thing with you. It's coming. Like, just hang on a little bit longer. Go through these multiple paths. It is alright. The only power you have that can stop you is you. How can I put it? I'm trying to think of something. I saw this yesterday on Facebook. It says something about, like, only metal can destroy metal itself, which is rust. So it's the same way with your brain. Only your mind can destroy it itself. So we gotta learn how to control our mind, control our emotions when we go through these paths, when we open up these gateways, because we don't know. Some of us might know the outcome, Some of us don't. Some of us are afraid of the outcome. So it's like, don't be afraid. It's nothing but life lessons. You're gonna need them to tell your story, to teach one and teach one. And don't dim your light because of your environment, because of the people around you. You know when it's time to go, it's time to go. The time will get closer and closer and closer. It will feel like death. Then after a while, you will get the signs of what you're supposed to do and how to get out and how to escape. Just trust the process. Like, believe me, I'm right with you. Like, some of y'all are getting ready to escape, and we're all getting ready to meet in the center. Like, it's gonna be like one big ass family reunion. And those that were against me, I have no grudges over it. I let go. Yeah, I'm sorry I fucked up your world, but like, or I fuck up your statue in your world. I was just angry with myself. Honestly, just angry with myself. So I needed to release some anger. I still gotta release some anger. I still gotta release some emotion before I do actually plan on giving birth to the next set of earth angels. And I don't want them to be angry at the world because I'm angry what it done to me. I'm not angry. It's just that it's fucked up. But at the same time, it's life. You just gotta deal with it. And I'm mad that it took y'all like fucking 11 years just to finally realize I'm fucking here. Like, really? Some of y'all knew I was already here. And I'm kind of upset that y'all used the fucking code word on me to like make me go on there, make me turn on my light, turn off my light. Like I was a fucking doll to you. Or like a genie in a bottle just granting you fucking wishes. Nah, that's why she wants to blow her fucking star up, because she got tired of that. She got tired of everybody wanting her, needing her, but when it comes down her wanting somebody and needing somebody, it's like nobody was never there for her. Never there for us. Me. I mean, like, damn, just wait till next life, dude. Wait till next life. But again, that's my email. If you didn't catch it, it will be underneath the video if you want to talk about past lives and stuff. But I'm still up here, so it's not the end of the video. I'm gonna be up here for like another hour or so, because I got some stuff to talk about. I talked about it a little bit already, but I'm gonna revamp it up a little bit. That's my email, my Cash App. Right there if you want to send some donations. And I will shout you out in my next live. Feel free to comment. Like, comment on, everybody is welcome. No judgment here. And then if I find somebody judging you, I'm gonna stick up for you. Because I'm like, it's fucked up to judge people. Life is too short to be judged. Who are you, God? You can't judge me. Like, you really can't judge me. But let me talk about this real quick. Alright, so you know how in the beginning, like, you're not really sure if you're an earth angel quite just yet? I bet some of y'all used to draw symbols when y'all was younger. Still drawing random symbols. I'm trying to make this a little bigger. I get two shits what I look like. Yeah. So I used to draw a lot of symbols, but I had to throw away some of my art every time we would move. I knew why. But now it's like, fuck, I should have kept them. I would draw like these type of symbols. I doubt you can see it. Like symbols like this. And I'll try to like Google them sometimes. Let me put it up again. Yeah. Just in case any of y'all knew what that is, y'all can probably help me out. So if you, I could possibly help yours out too. Just, we gonna have to do this research together. Man, I really need my phone. Not now. But it's bad to drink this if your nerf angel don't. I'm gonna get to like the healthier side of what to do and shit, like how to clean your system and stuff. It's just I'm so used to this, like I know how to tap in and tap out of what's behind these drinks or any type of drinks, really, like energy drink. I'm addicted. It's bad. I used to drink them like back to back when I was working at Ingles. And I'm like, like it was every day. Sometimes I would stop like twice a week. But yeah, it's just my brain don't have, since I got like ADHD, ADD, I need something to keep it moving. I'm taking some natural supplements for it. It's work, but it's not strong enough. And these can be a lot, like 10 times stronger if I drink 2, maybe 3. But I'm only drinking 1 today. Sorry. Oh yeah, and I had like a near-death experience with these. Like oh my god. I took like, I had 3 of these, and I had alcohol on top of that, and I took hydrocodone with it. That shit got me geeked up. I was flying off the roof. Not literally, but like in my mind. And then I had like a mini ass heart attack. Oh my god. I can remember what that feels like. So now when I take like any type of like ibuprofen or Tylenol or like aspirin, like painkillers or some shit like that, I cannot feel, like I can't tell if it's working in my body or not. Like it feels like my body is like an asteroid. Like do like absorbing it, and then it's like evaporates, and then it's thinner, and I'm like, and I be on my period too. I'm like, that's the only type of pain I can feel when I'm on my period. Any other pain, like if I grab a lighter, grab a fucking cut myself or something, I cannot feel that pain whatsoever. I'm like, I don't know what I did. I think I shut off my euphoria. And the only way for me to release, what's the opposite side of euphoria? Whatever that is. I have to dance or sing out, and that kind of helps me release some energy, some emotions I got. Whether it will be good or bad. It's just releasing the tensions. instead of like just having sex or, you know, yeah. I used to that. It don't work. It used to, somewhat, but not anymore these days. It's like, it is what it is. You get lonely sometimes, and you're like, and then you're like, what the fuck, the next day. So, yeah. But I haven't done it, like, for a while now. When's the last time I done it? Like March? Yeah, March. And I'm pretty proud of myself. I'm like, yes, did a good job. I don't know why I wanted to share that, but it is what it is. When I was at my apartment, I was wilding out a little bit. I was a little bit of a bad girl, but it was okay. I liked it. It was awesome. You know, that's what you do when you're really young. You just live and learn and explore life. But anyway, let's get back to the subject. So, how to know if you're an earth angel if you know your child is an earth angel. I have like a little note thing that I did, so I'm gonna read it out. Let me get the little thing so I can read along with me. Yeah, I hate this. Okay. Again, Cash App, $1 is fine. Whatever you feel like I deserve, it's a blessing to me. And feel free to comment after this video if you want. It don't always have to be during the live section. I know people not gonna come in right away until I get my group of people. But I appreciate those who subscribe. Welcome. Shout out to y'all. Make sure you comment so that you can get people to follow your YouTube channel, and I'll also shout you out in my next video. Alright, there's that. My head hurts again. I'm gonna just move this to the side so that y'all can follow along with what I'm reading. Some of this I already kind of like freestyle it. But yeah, these are like my little notes. Pretty sure I know where this is at. Alright. So, how to know if you're an earth angel, or how to know if your child is an earth angel. There are different types of archetypes and paths. Some believe that these earth angels have the ability to manifest reality quicker than others. Some have spiritual gift at an early age. Some begin to develop their gifts at the age of 5 and under. There are many types of earth angels. Yes, all may have the same gifts. Each can bring something different to the table with their unique gifts. So when I'm talking about gifts, like, some can be clairvoyant, clairaudient, psychic mediums. Some can travel in and out of time, dimension, astral project. But it depends on what type of, whether their gifts are, like, if they're stronger than one than the other. Some can be even a tarot reader, so, or like they can craft really well. Then that means they can conjure up like spells and stuff. So give them tools that you see them stronger in their gift. Like, hand them a tarot cards and see what their intuition is. If they're like an artist, then they're good at crafting. I'm an artist. I'm good at crafting, making things. Arrows kind of showed me that I knew how to do that, because I used to do that a lot when I was younger. I used to make like necklaces and stuff. Like, I made this. I was like, I forgot I can do stuff like that. And I made a bow and arrow for my altar arrows. And he was like, you know, get back to the original you, because your imagination is what saves you at the end of the day. So find out what they're gifted at, whether it's music, art, poetry, writing, books, anything, and try to help them develop the gift more. So, because when it comes to time for them to be activated, it's going to be harder for them to understand who they are and what they are, why they have these type of visions and seeing these different type of beings, because they activated something within them and they don't even know how they did it. So yeah, look into their gifts and see what their ability is. Find out if they can be clairvoyant, or have clairaudience, or their mediumships, medium psychics, or can feel energy, can travel through time, or tell them to pick up a certain object, like say something from your grandparents. Ask them, can you feel what they used to look like? Or can you see what they used to look like? Or can you see when they bought this? And can you see the time, date, and all that stuff? Because most of them can. And that can be the strongest gift and unique gifts. Alright. The next part is, the first thing they will try to do is mind control the earth angel. During elementary school, they give us a test to see if we have mental health issues. 7 out of 100 kids pass with ADD and ADHD. That is the first sign of your child could be an earth angel or an adult. Some adults develop mental issues around 20 years old to about 66 years old and have no clue of these things that they know. So as that earth angel goes through trial and error in life, they put in under a sleep spell, where in time they know the child gift will become stronger and they cannot control it. So the sleep spell is where, it's like the video I dropped yesterday, how to turn on and off your light. The best way to do it, tell them to get a light bulb, like an actual light bulb, hold it in their hand, ask them what color do they see the light bulb will be, and then test out the theory by screwing in the light bulb into something that will turn it on. And then if they guess it correctly, then they're coming into their gift and what they know. Sleep spell is like when they put you under. Like, they'll say a word, like a code word. For me, it was pineapple. They used to put pineapples around the house, or when they think I'm getting out of control, they'll say the word pineapple, like they'll put it into a conversation, and I tend to zone out sometimes and be like, oh shit, like I can feel it sometimes working sometimes, like right now, because I'm saying it, only I can say it to turn it on and turn it off, because I broke the spell from them. So I can help you out with that, to break the code names. Like, you might feel weird, like you start to feel heavy, you start to feel like you're daydreaming a lot, just staring out of space. it's not a good feeling. And the way that they get into your mental is by the things you're eating and drinking. Like, these beings can come through drinking energy drinks, or having too much soda, or having too much red D40 or yellow dye in your diet. So some of the stuff that you're feeding yourself and feeding to the child is not always good. So they tap into the things that you're eating and drinking. But me, I'm so used to it because I know how to tap in and out of it, like I said before. Because, you know what, since I knew that they was doing this, I broke it off. And then I went back in on my own to figure out how to stop it. And I traveled through it. I traveled through these beings. I learned to not go against with these beings, but learn to use them in my daily day life. So it don't control me, I control it. Like, pay attention to how they act before when they eat certain things. Like, if they eat hot Cheetos or like just unhealthy stuff, get them to eat vegetable. Get them to eat something that has electrolytes in it, and electrolytes, like fruits and vegetables, not frozen fruits, not frozen vegetables, real cut vegetables that you can get from the local grocery store. Make sure it don't really necessarily have to be organic, but make sure it don't have like no pesticide or anything, because sometimes the reason why they have mental illness is either because the mother during birth she was smoking, drinking, having unprotected sex, probably with multiple men, and some of their DNA got into this child. So they carry all this baggage like anger and all these different types of emotions, and they wonder why they're different than the rest. So pay attention to what they eat. If you're getting ready to be pregnant, I advise to, and you know you're going to carry an earth angel, I advise to eat healthy during this time. Watch what you eat. You don't have to cut off the things that you're eating now, but like eat less of it, but also balance it out. Drink water. It's better said than done, because it's like this child that you're getting ready to create is going to have every emotion, every trauma that's built up to you. It's seeing everything now. It's not in you as of the moment, but its spirit already chose you. So it's seeing, it's collecting data and source around you, and it doesn't like the environment because it's saying it's not time yet, because you need to get away and be at the correct environment that you need to be. So yeah, like, figure out what god or goddess is associated with you, and I can help you figure that out. So if you want one-on-one card reading or tarot reading, I can help you, and also help you figure out the memories. And I'll give you this other YouTuber name, where he does past life regression. He can also help you as well understand to see what you're seeing. I can help you out as well. So yeah, start paying attention to like what you're eating, and monitor your mind as well. Pay attention to the things you're watching, how you educate yourself, because that earth angel is literally gonna calculate every little thing, cipher every little thing that you're doing. Like, I know that if I have birth now, he or she gonna destroy it everybody in this path who ever done anything wrong to me. And I'm like, no, not yet. Okay, so anyway, the ones who say we have mental illness are the ones who have mental illness and is at their transaction of awakening and just choose to ignore it. But we know how to survive and outlive our mental illness and trauma. There are other humans who could, well, let me back that up. What I mean by how we outlive our mental illness and trauma is through one's imagination. We tend to daydream a lot more than others. Especially me. Like, if we see something so totally dramatic, we would want to go under and daydream of another reality. To us, that reality might feel real than this reality that we are in. So we try to make that reality that we're seeing in our mind happen in this reality. Some of us do succeed, some of us don't. I'm Exhibit A. I was so close to make certain realities that I saw in my vision come to play. And everything is still coming. It's just, you have to wait. It's divine time. You have to see the signs. Don't ignore it. Know when it's talking to you. Know when your past is talking to you. Know when your present is talking to you. Know when your future is trying to communicate with you. So, yeah. Yes. Anyway, there are other humans who would keep information from them, use them, abuse them for their own personal power, knew the code to get these earth angels. That is not being human. That is a human mask with devil-like tendencies. You can call these type of humans demonic reptilians, aliens, low vibrational entities, the opposite of Anunnaki or dimensional beings. Some are placed in their family and tried to use your blood as in a gateway to get the things they want in life and to leave you high and dry. It's time to wake up and take back your power, because you are, and your child or child to come in earth is an earth angel. There are going to be a whole new generation of earth angels going through the same tests as we did. They will experience near-death experience, seeing vision, having slit-like reality, feeling different, not fitting in, or not getting along with NPCs. I should have just, yeah. Oh my god. I hate when I do these I do this before, but then I don't check NPCs. There you go. We are the ones who found the center of the matrix, and they don't want us to use it because that is too much power, because we are already blessed in the heavens. Yes, so some of y'all was literally sacrificed. They literally try to sacrifice you. And these are the same people who claim they're Christians. They believe in God. They believe in the Holy Grail and all this and shit. But in reality, they're evil motherfuckers. But, anyway. I started to notice I was different when I got older. The way I was being taught in school, I couldn't understand how they were teaching me or trying to program me. So, as I got older, I learned that my family didn't want me to read, didn't want me to learn to count, because they knew I have a gift of seeing. I'm clairvoyant. So I noticed how they treated me like trash. They put me in enslavement for 11 years on loop, 11 years isolation, and had 7 years of bad luck. I couldn't figure out why I was so different. So then, around the age of 12 and 22, paranormal activity began to happen around me. Felt like I got abducted. At the age of 15 years old, that's when my past life memories came to play. I thought it was because I was watching too many movies and TV shows, but that is funny. That's how some other earth angels are communicating to you through movies and the arts of life to get you to wake up to the ideal of you. It worked for some part of my life, but I live with narcissist family and friends, so it made me feel more alone and isolated than before. So my paranormal activity and my alien abduction, that's where my cave story started to activate. And as of recently, I started to remember more. So I'm 28 now. Around this time, like from ages 12 through 22, 15 was my most activating time. And I remember that day so clearly. It was like, it was stormy at night. That's when I saw the magician guy again, aka Papa Leva. That's what he calls himself now. Or he looks like Papa Leva or the Voodoo Prince. I saw him again during that time, just standing out in the street, looking at me through the window. You couldn't see his face, but you could see his little hat, the way he dressed, just looking at you. And it was the same night that an alien being, like, I don't know what type of being it was, but I just knew it was like gray, purplish looking color. And this might sound weird, but some of y'all might have got abducted, and y'all don't know for sure if that was real or not. Some of y'all might have paranormal activities and not sure if that was real or not, because you've been underneath a sleep spell every time some weird shit would happen. These beings came here to help you, to get you woken up, or some might have been experimenting on you. Because I remember I always scratch right here. I still do, because I think they put like some type of chip in me, like here. That's probably why I like break out a lot too, because something, whatever they put here, it's like, it's fucking with my third eye and my skin, and they're making me see things for their own benefits, to help, I guess, shape the world or whatever. It's literally like the movie They Clone Beyond. It's literally about all three of us, and it's like, the fuck? It's weird. But I'm gonna talk about that in the next video. Or if somebody already did, you can go watch theirs. Anyway. So it's like, I kept seeing the affirmation of spirits. Spirit from my past life, present, and future. At first I didn't know, but then as I dig more research, I started to notice the different affirmations around me, which turns out they was gods and goddesses instead of just regular human spirits. It was each gods and goddesses coming to me, working with my gifts, trying to train me, teach me, and be this and that, the third. And during my adoption, I saw him again. The same dude with the car accident. The one I told you about earlier. And it's like, and I shouted him out in my last tarot video, so I'm trying to give out hints of who I'm talking about without actually saying his name. And it's like, the hell, we've been like going through this type of loop cycle, and I'm trying to figure out what this all means, and I'm like, I'm listening to his videos to see if he will give me hints, and it's like, he's not giving me hints. He is, but then I'm not getting it. And I'm like, you need to be a little bit more clear. Like, I got a couple of hints, but I could be wrong. So we both been adopted by the same group of beings, experimented on, and he talks about them too in his video. And I didn't realize that me and him have the same type of memory. I was like, holy shit. I wanted to say something then and kind of like reach out to him then, but then I didn't want to weird him out. Be like, hey, I'm Venus. I might be such and such, you like your ex-wife or something, or your sister, you're in one of your past lives. I didn't want to do that to him. So, yeah. I got adopted around age 15. Weird ass time. So what I remember seeing in that ship, I don't remember what it looks like on the outside. I just know what it looked like on the inside. As soon as you walk in, it's pitch black at first. You can see like it was marble because it was shiny and it was dark. And then you see a door opening. I think 2 double doors opening. You will see a garden, but the room was white. And then you will see a tree. And then you will see a bunch of other little children who look human, but wasn't really human. They look like play aliens almost, I want to say. And I bet some of y'all are the same children from that vision coming to me wanting answers, because you and I feel somewhat familiar to each other. Like, don't say I don't look familiar to you. Like, you know I do. And I can feel y'all through these screams and when you're watching. So I'm like, I know you there. Just come by and say hi. It is okay, you are safe. Because some of y'all are communicating to me telepathically. It's like, it's making people think I'm schizophrenic. So it's like, you know what, let me start coming up here. Maybe I could help y'all out a little bit and help myself out. Because we all have the same narcissistic family, same friends who are narcissists. Made us feel different, made us isolate ourselves because we was different. And the one way to get back to remember you and who you are, be in a dark space. Like, or be surrounded by something that's so familiar, like nature. Nature is familiar. Yeah. So be surrounded by nature. Sorry, I was looking at the time. This is why I don't look at the time. Be surrounded by nature. Be surrounded by darkness. Don't be surrounded by chaos. I mean, like, surround yourself in darkness. Like, turn off your TV, turn off your light, turn off everything in the house. Put some sound music on. Like, the best way for me to actually tap into myself is I'll listen to storm music. So y'all see how storm to me is like, reminds me of the stream of consciousness. So it helps me to connect with source, because what I figure out about Venus, she travels through the music that I listen to, and I can literally see her dancing along the music, and I'm like, oh, she's coming, she's almost here, and she will start to, enter. So the best way to meditate is through sounds like, not that, wrong one. I'm gonna talk about that in a minute. Hopefully y'all can hear this. Sounds like this. not just like Google machine sound effects. The machine through the AI through the vibration will help you get certain information. Start meditating. Like I meditate through storm sounds. Go to my list. My playlist. I have a meditation playlist that I use for myself. I have an affirmation playlist if I can find it. It's called Waking Up. It's called Waking Up. And I have steps on how to control your mind, how to meditate. With the 7-day challenge, 7 minutes work. Well, that's wrong. My bad.
With Fiverr, you can hire top-rated freelance experts in a variety of AI services. Alternatively, you could just become an AI expert yourself. Begin by learning acronyms like NLP, NLG, ANN. Spend hours writing countless prompts. And finally, stay...
Why is this funny?
I'm Brett Larkin, and welcome to the...
Hopefully y'all didn't hear that in the background. Yeah. 10 signs your spirit guide is trying to connect to you. Start meditating. This works out for me. Everybody's different. But this is what I've been using for the past 7 years. Activate 3D, 5D consciousness. This is how I connect to Papa Label using this frequency, breaking curses and gain information and knowledge. That works. Like, this stuff really works. Like, I'm telling you. Earth and air, shaman, drum beats. Because some of y'all might be shamans. Reiki healers. This is what I use for my ADHD and ADD. It's an instant release. Focus music. Expand focus music. DMT to unlock your God within. That shit is powerful. If you want to learn how to lucid dream, look up videos first, or I can try to make a video about it, how to lucid dream. Astral realm, that works. Again, it depends on your frequency and how you move about. It'll work. And then also, I started, like, when I first started on my journey, I used to watch videos like these. Like these supernatural videos. That's me, actually. I forgot I did that shit like a long time ago. That's when I first started being activated. But yeah, some of us are on here, and we just don't know because we put ourselves to sleep. Yeah, start searching people with supernatural powers cut on tape. You might find yourself. But I know this one dude, he made me like question everything. Him, I have found him. He actually is real. So I don't know what type of god he was. Like, he kind of reminds me of the movie 4. How that dude was. But But yeah, like start looking into like stuff like this or like weird things in the sky. That might actually help you. Yeah, and this, yeah. Cause come on now. Like that story looks very familiar. And this was like 6 years ago. Well, 10 years ago, really. You know, they know that we're here. These are Earth angels. Like, start looking into these videos. But anyway, I got like 2 more to go. And then I'm gonna talk about some stuff that you can protect yourself and this child. So, during my time of transition, aka the awakening process, trauma just kept getting worse. But as I look back on it, I could have had a harder time understanding life or having a harder life if I didn't wake up sooner. It's better to wake up sooner than later. Because then it's like, when you get that choice of freedom, it's like now they're telling you, what do you really want to do? What are you really passionate about? And it's either you want to teach or keep being who you are, just asleep. So it was kind of a choice for me. And it's like I'm stuck trying to pick a certain path that I see myself in, but everybody keeps trying to pick my my destiny. Like, they love to control your destiny, and I'm like, my destiny is for me, not for y'all, because I don't see y'all in my path. And I'm sorry, like, where I'm going, most of these people are not going. Same thing with you. Most of the people that you thought you loved and thought was your friends and family, they just was using you because they knew who you were before you knew yourself. So that's what I'm here for, to help you on this journey so you don't get lost like I did. But they knew how to depress me back to sleep, back in sleep. They are more afraid of you than you are afraid of yourself, or you are afraid of them. So what they will do is play mind games on you, play with your destiny. You always had the power to control your destiny. And now they are trying to put you back in the system. The system doesn't want you, aka Father Time. He said, you've done your time, and it's time to live up to your dream reality. It may take some 20 years to get to where we are today, or in another future. But I know we are going in true. I know where we are going in true that. Our enemies can never find us, can never have us again. Where we're going, they can't come. So, best believe that. Have faith in yourself and tell them to have a leap of faith. One thing as Earth Angels that is keeping us alive today is the internet and our memories and our imagination. Without these things, we wouldn't be able to come to be who we are today if it wasn't for Hollywood exposing the mask of our mask. But I hate how they made our past so evil, so that in this generation, no one was able to worship us like in the old days. Everything in this area is titled demonic, and that word throws a bad reputation on who and what we are as Earth Angel. Not everything we do is demonic. We're here to teach you what we do so y'all can become goddesses in yourselves. Goddesses and gods yourself. So, I'm going to teach you how to protect your little one and protect yourself as an Earth Angel. Make sure you screenshot these websites or write down these websites. They're very affordable things to get. I myself get these from here. Not sponsored, but if you would like to sponsor me, my email is right underneath the video and in the beginning of the video, if you're just rewatching that. They have a code today, mine, if you want to go on there today and shop. They have healing crystals, spiritual tools, and teaching. This is called sagegoddess.com. You can register an account to get discounts. They also have classes as well, resources, library. Yeah, and everything is black. I don't know, it's blacked out, but I don't know who owns this. I think it's like a white female, a white lady, but support her as well. I think her social media is on here too. Ooh, they got careers. I'm asked, are they hiring? But anyway, like, they got good stuff. Like, they got crystals. Some crystals cost like $5 to $7, or to $35 even, or to between $15 and $25. I say go get a Reiki healer to tell you what type of crystals you need, because that's what I did to figure out what crystals I need, because everybody's different. And look, so they can tell you what is really blocked and what you can work on to help activate it open again. Don't just buy random crystals and don't know how to use them. Do your research before using any crystals or any of this stuff. Also get Florida water. Florida water helps. You can buy that at Walmart, Food Depot, only 2 places I know as of this moment. But if you go to like a Mexican store or something, they might have it. They might have all the stuff, like statues and everything. If you want to start your altar, you can go to this website. They got affordable altar sets. You can go on Esta or eBay, but I found that this is convenient as well. This is where I get all my herbs and stuff. The witches sage.com. They have discounts as well. Discounts are like 10% off. Orders over 100 or 45. Yeah, they got like a bunch of cute stuff for your altar set. They got more to this, but just look around of what you like to see for your altar. Like for me, I like the herbs. Did I say that right? Herbs. I like herbs. Like they got altar cloth. Like start your altar. And it's okay to have more than one altar, or to even share your altar, because as long as you put protection over it, it's fine. And how to really cleanse yourself: get salt and vinegar. Scrub yourself every day with salt and vinegar in the shower, or take use it in the tub, like when you're taking a bath. Put that in there. That can work. It don't matter what type of salt. It can be any salt. As long as you like scrub yourself with it. Cleanse yourself. Sage yourself. Get some sage. Or you can put like seasoning sage. Like, the one in the kitchen that you might already have. You can put that in the tub when you're doing your spiritual bath. They got herbs like underneath $3. Some are $2, some are $1. Depends on what you get. I got a couple of them already, but I'm trying to get more. So if you want to catch up me, I much appreciate it. Seriously, I must appreciate it. Yeah, they got like all types of herbs for like spell work, or if you use this in your tub, you know, to cleanse yourself. Highly recommend. They got candles as well. They got like all types of shit, and it's so affordable. Yeah, so start getting your altars together. This is another website I go to. They have like oils and stuff. It's called artofroots.com. And again, make sure you pause the video, write down the website, or here, let me get myself up the screen. Maybe you can see it better. Ew, those frozen. Sorry. I hate myself sometimes. Yeah. You can, they got like oils, candles. I really love the oils. I got like 2 sets. So, well, 3 sets. They gave me a 3rd one for free. I don't know why. But I was like, thank you. They got wealth oil, follow me boy oil, blessing oil for good fortune. And they work. You can put these in your candle, put them in your bath, put them on you, put them around your house. I need dragon blood, but I'm kind of afraid to use dragon blood. Somebody keeps telling me to get dragon blood. Let's see what else do I got. I got the crown of success. I don't got the money drawn to me yet, but I might get that. So if you wanna cash at me, it's like, I will much appreciate it. But yeah, they got like good stuff, and I might actually do a giveaway one day for y'all. I'll buy a set and I'll give away. They got ritual spell kits to help you with your manifestation. Yeah, I got this one set. That one's actually good. The back off bitch and be my bitch oil actually work. You can get people to do anything. Oh, they smell good. And I don't got that set yet. I'm trying to get it. I just know I can't get it now because the more I keep trying to order stuff, the more it makes me stuck here. But yeah, they got like cute shit. Like, I highly recommend her. And it's black on. So go support the lady. They got curse removal. See, this is why I need to come and cash at me. I can like help you with spell work if you don't want to do it. But at the same time, I'm gonna need your help as well. So I can help remove the curse for you. Here's another one called Soulful Vibes. They got a Friday deal day. A Friday over 60 product. $7.28 all day. Only got 12 hours to do. Again, screenshot. Write it down. Soulful Vibes. I'm not sure if she's black owned, but you can, let me see. Best way to tell is go through their social media. Well, from the looks of it, she might be black owned. Yeah, she might be black owned. I don't know her name though. Again, if y'all want to sponsor, feel free to email me. It feels weird to be a YouTuber. But, yeah, they got, like, their shit is actually cheap. From, like, $5 to $4. I actually got some of their stuff here. You see what I mean? Someone telling me to get Dragon Blood. I gotta look up what Dragon Blood is, because that sounds a little bit too weird for me. I'm not just gonna get some just because my spirit says so. I gotta look it up first. They got like ancestors, beginning, chakras, cleansing, happiness, healing, health, love, meditation, money. I always like money. Who does it? Yeah, they got like money soap, road opener, spiritual water, blue sage. I have blue sage already, but not from her. I got it from the other website. I might get it from her because when I bought sage from this one, when you light it up sometimes, it doesn't stay lit for very long, like 10 seconds, which is good because knowing me, I like to play with fire. And I'll leave that shit like burned and forget about it. I've done that once when I was younger. Not with sage, but just playing with fire and accidentally lighting something up. But yeah, and I got my crystals here too, so I don't recommend getting a candle set. That's too much, and it probably don't even last long. I recommend getting like these type of candles. Like, yes, I'll pay $13 for that. I'll pay $4 for. Oh yeah, and I got like one of these little oil things. They actually do work. I got the psychic one, the psychic ability. They actually are good. It's a little bit pricey, but it's worth it. Go anywhere from $4 to $25, and $4 over 60 products sell on Friday today. Yeah, check them out. Start cleansing yourself, cleansing the child as well, or cleansing your future child. But like water for the soap. Get salt and vinegar. Start having candles around sometimes. They got banishing candles. Just look around, shop around. Get something that calls for you. Don't just look for it. It'll come to you. But yeah. Alright. I hope y'all liked today's video. I'll be dropping another video today. Probably a tarot reading video. So, if you want one-on-one personal reading, let me know. And the way I'll do the reading, I'll put it on video and then I'll email you the video. So, instead of just typing. Make sure you cash app me down below. Then email me right there if you have any questions. And till next time, Earth Angels, I'll see you in the next live. Peace.